I have a great idea, but I just don't have the money. Now, this is a question I get all the time, and people ask me, so Peng Joon, what should I do if I want to execute, I want to implement, I'm ready, I just don't have the funds, I just don't have the capital. So this first thing I say is, this idea that you have, how much do you need? Because if we're talking about $1 million, if it's something that's 6 figures and beyond, then the first thing you might think about is it possible to raise funds for this? Is it possible to pitch it to somebody else? And the starting step to realize this entire thing is to first understand that the difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person is this. You might have heard me say this before, but an unsuccessful person, or a successful person, they all start at the same starting point. But the reason why they end up in different journeys in life is because an unsuccessful person says, I want to be able to do this, I have the idea, but I don't have the money. And then they stop. Whereas a successful person says, I want to be able to execute this, I have the idea, but I don't have the money. And then they ask the question, then how can I get this money? I will now put this up on Kickstarter to raise the funds. I will now pitch this to other potential investors, people who might believe in my vision and my dreams to get the funds started. I will take a risk and I will take a personal loan in order to execute this and to make this happen. But either way, I will work later at night after my 9-to-5 job from 6 to 2 in the morning working on this idea that's new in order to raise the capital. But the most important, now all these different solutions in order to execute this, they're all different ideas, no right or wrong, but the main thing I'd like you to take away is the way you think when you don't have the money. Because that is the only difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person who began with no capital. Because at the end of the day, money is really just a resource, but it is your resourcefulness around the problem that will make all the difference.